Welcome back to another stock market portfolio update video, and I haven't done one of these in a while. It's because I've been ill and I just wanted to be able to do this properly. And yeah, and to be honest with you, it's just there wasn't loads to update to do a portfolio video, but now there is. The portfolio's changed a lot and there's been some crazy mad news, to be honest with you, to share with some certain stocks. And yeah, we'll just go through it and talk about it like we usually do, and give you updates on how the portfolio is doing and how much it has changed or what. So yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy market. If you do want a free fractional share worth up to £100 on Train212, then click the link in my description or use my code Ben on the promo code section and you'll get yourself a free fractional share worth up to £100 on Train212. So obviously the market did crash. Well, not crash, that's the wrong word. It had a bit of a correction. A lot of stocks did fall quite dramatic-ish to an extent, you could say, on the Friday. And Trump came out and obviously said, thinking of increasing tariffs on China. China is being very hostile to us and other countries on rare earth minerals. I've cancelled my meeting with Xi for next week. And then the QQQ suffered the largest decline in 6 months. And yeah, you can see this as well, which was pretty mad. And then President Trump imposed 100% tariff on China starting November 1st. And then also it ends up having 1.65 trillion wiped from the US stock market. And also crypto absolutely plummeted, as you can see the screenshot of my watch list of some of the cryptos. Absolutely mad. So then Trump in the meeting then came out and said, I'll probably meet with Xi, but I don't know. And then he went out of the blue. They came up with the new export controls. I set the date for November 1st. Maybe things will change by then. And then the market started reacting better. So the first one we have got is AMD, and we're up we got 231 shares of this, and we're up 93%. And it absolutely had a crazy week, up 30%. And it was a lot higher before, obviously, what happened with the news with Trump. And yeah, AMD came out and signed a OpenAI deal, and if you have a look at this, just signed a massive multi-year deal to supply AI chips to OpenAI that can generate tens of billions of annual revenue. So Amit has also said and put a little piece together, a summarized piece, which is really good and helpful, is breaking. OpenAI and AMD have announced a multi-billion-dollar partnership to build AI data centers using AMD's MI450 chips starting next year. And that's what we were talking about a while ago on this channel, that the MI450s, the chips that come out next year in 2026, the demand will be there, and because the performance of those chips are a lot better than the ones they've got now and compete with Nvidia. And it's noticing here, if you have a look as well, the OpenAI committed to purchasing 6 gigawatts of AMD chips, expected to generate tens of billions in revenue for AMD over the next 5 years, with each gigawatt costing tens of billions. And this is the thing you've got to realize, is when I even did my price predictions and where I would see AMD going, it's now just going to chuck on. Think of the revenues I was having. It's now chucking on tens of billions onto that revenue, because of what OpenAI are saying they're going to commit to, which obviously reflects a different share price prediction, which is what I'm going to be doing as well, and I will cover that on my YouTube channel. So they'll get 10% of the company. So that's if they actually go ahead and do the spending that they're going to commit to. And also the share price, if you have a look at this, $600 per share on this screenshot if you break it down. So there's a few things it would have to hit and do for them to even get 10% of AMD. So they've got to show that they're going to be spending and yeah, commit to the spend that they're going to say, and also $600 per share for AMD, and then they couldn't get 10% of the company. So Fubo down 8.3%. Not having a great week on Fubo. I'm up 49% on this. I've been buying a few shares here and there with it, and I did a little breakdown of where I think Fubo could possibly be going. So yeah, just going off the finances that the company has come out and said from the projections from the team, that if you use those projections that they're saying between Hulu and Fubo, you can start putting some data in and seeing where the share price could potentially be if they hit those revenues that they're saying they could potentially be getting, and also the margins. So yeah, it gives you some data to actually work towards and have a look, and hopefully they do execute and actually hit that, and also the deal does actually happen and go through. Grab has had a bit of not a great week, but I mean, we're up 12% on this, and I would have been up a bit more, just the FX impact. I can't seem to get it up. I'm down 5% on the FX impact, but yeah, Grab holding out to an extent, but kind of being a bit sideways. One that I've been having on my radar is Iron. I'm up 39%. I'd only bought one share, so I've not actually got position. It's just like almost like a watch list, you could say. But yeah, a little interesting data center play here that I'm intrigued about, but I just don't think I would build a position in it in the ISA anyway, because I can't. I'd rather put that money that I've got available in cash into my existing stocks at the moment and build a bigger position in those. I don't want to have more stocks, like I've mentioned this before. So I'm up 31% on Oscar. We're down 13% on the week on Oscar, and I bought a few more shares of this as well, which I also did mention obviously in the premium Discord on the Patreon one. So if you want to check that out, it's £5 a month, and you see my live updates instantly. So yeah, you would have known if you were in there. And yeah, I bought a few more shares of this, so we're on 712 shares of Oscar. So Trump has said that he would make a deal on Affordable Care Act subsidies. Oscar did react well off it, and then obviously the market had what it did, what Trump ended up coming out saying on Friday, and obviously Oscar's not reacted well to it, because I mean, most stocks didn't, to be honest, and a lot of smaller caps obviously reacted not so well, so that's why it's down. Palantir up 1%, which is not bad considering the market, what happened in the market. I'll take that, up 793% on Palantir. So yeah, got 500 shares of Palantir. Snapchat down 9.6%. It's having a rough time again, up 4% on Snapchat. I probably will buy a few more shares of Snapchat at these prices, so we will see how that goes. But yeah, SoFi up 5% nearly on the week, up 110% overall. SoFi has also come out and said that they are going to be releasing crypto, and it looks like it could be December 1st. So yeah, really good, exciting, positive news to hear. And yeah, that's a big catalyst for SoFi. So yeah, they've got catalysts coming out all the time with SoFi. So we've got a good, well, rate cuts could be happening more, and obviously that'll benefit SoFi. And then they've got this crypto, and yeah, I'm looking forward to these earnings coming up. Tesla down 5% on the week, but up 81%. We've got £12,000 now in Tesla actually, which is quite cool to see. Got 39 shares of this, and yeah, not too bad at all. And it sounds like Elon Musk is doing those overnight stays in his office like he used to back in the day, and he's really focusing on the robots and the autonomous driving, and it's good to hear that. So I mean, he bought some more of his stock not so long ago of Tesla. So yeah, so on the week we're up 5.5%, which I think is really good considering what happened to the market, and we're still up 5.5%. So yeah, I'll take that. And I've got £176,918 in the portfolio in the investments, so I'll put that down. And then we've got in cash £4,139 that I deposited, which makes up the last lot of my stocks and shares ISA allowance. And then yeah, we'll have to wait until April until it resets. If you did enjoy this video, please hit a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you're brand new. And yeah, I'm still a little bit ill now, to be honest with you, so I'm sorry if I'm not being in the right frame of mind. I just wanted to get a video out, and yeah, it's just this illness is weird. Like, I keep feeling like flu-y and not very nice and not very good, and then you feel fine, and then all of a sudden you're not feeling great again. So it's weird. Hopefully I can get over it and get better soon. I am feeling a lot better, to be honest with you, but yeah, sorry about not uploading much on YouTube, and hopefully I'll get some more videos out and hopefully do some more live streams soon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.